people, what's up? Happy Friday to you. And listen, I'm so excited for our show, not to mention just reminding you that we're literally winding down with the Nobel Laureate Festival. It's been so exciting thus far, but I'll stop right here. We have plenty more of that to come later on in the show. So welcome to DBS This Morning. I'm Chayla Mendez, your host, and right now I'm going to wake you up in the know with our morning news highlights.
Good morning. Time now for a summary of your top stories. Local economist Dr. Claudius Preville has called for the practical application of economic theory to solve the pressing economic challenges facing the country.
Given St. Lucia's current economic circumstances, very high debt, increasing unemployment, and severe economic contraction since the onset of COVID-19, unless we have foreign investment flows into specific sectors to drive economic growth, our economy will sputter at best.
He believes that St. Lucia is too reliant on tourism and called for more effort to be put into agriculture, as has been done in other neighboring territories. Meanwhile, the Minister for Agriculture, Alfred Prosper, has provided an update on the island's banana industry and where it currently stands with the UK market.
We had given that commitment to the supermarket people in the UK that there is an urgent need to look at where we are in the banana industry, where we really want to go, and how we want to get there. So the task force has begun its work, and they've been meeting. As a matter of fact, as I speak, they are supposed to be meeting the BPIP and some other people right there at the Union Tissue Culture conference room to really engage the key stakeholders involved in the banana industry and to really find and identify the challenges, the issues, the problems, and to see how we can continue to secure the market in the UK.
UK buyers gave local producers an ultimatum recently to improve quality or risk losing that critical market. Education Minister Sean Edward and Parliamentary Secretary Senator Pauline Antoine Prosper met with middle and senior education management of the ministry to chart the way forward for the education sector in St. Lucia for 2022, especially amidst the continued global pandemic.
The quality of citizens we have 1, 2, 3 decades down the road will be speaking volumes, either positively or negatively, about the education that we served our children. So I believe in the holistic development of children. I believe that we cannot continue as a country to produce children who only have or see one dimension to life. There is that insatiable appetite in the country just to acquire material things. And you are deemed a successful citizen based on what you've been able to accumulate over the years.
The education sector has been beset by a number of challenges, including the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, which has resulted in the suspension of in-person classes. The President of the Caribbean Court of Justice, Honorable Justice Adrian Saunders, addressed a joint meeting of Parliament on his official visit to St. Lucia last week. This formed part of initial discussions as the government moves to adopt the CCJ as its final appellate court. Also present at the meeting were representatives of the local judiciary. Justice Saunders gave those in attendance a thorough look at the structure, composition and work of the CCJ.
The court is funded from the proceeds of a trust fund established by the states of CARICOM. The fund was capitalized at US $100 million, which was obtained by the Caribbean Development Bank. The various states of CARICOM repaid that money in proportion to the relative size of their economies. St. Lucia's repayment was US $2.1 million. The $100 million was placed in the hands of a board of trustees whose remit it is to invest that money so that the yield on that investment will finance the court's operating budget. This mechanism is the envy of all international courts because it strengthens the court's financial independence and insulates the court from the possibility of political pressure being exerted upon it. The judges and staff of the court are selected by a regional judicial and legal services commission that is entirely independent of any form of political control or influence. The president of the court is the chairman of the commission.
The move to the CCJ was a campaign promise of the St. Lucia Labour Party. According to the Prime Minister, it is time for St. Lucia to demonstrate confidence in regional jurists and the CCJ's ability to provide fair, independent and affordable access to justice. And those are your top stories. Thanks for watching. Good morning.
Hey everybody, welcome back. If you've just tuned in, thank goodness. We kind of just kicked things off. The only thing you've missed is our morning news highlights. Not that I'm downplaying it, but we have more opportunities to stay in the know with our midday newscast and nightly newscast at 7 p.m. So don't miss that. And we're going to get ready for some more exciting things to come in the show. So we're taking a break, giving you a chance to get set, wipe the sleep out of your eye, and get ready to start your day off right with us. We'll be back. Hey everybody, what's up, good people? I'm really excited, but I gotta be a little bit quiet. We are literally at the filming for Gopal, and you know this is taking place very soon. Of course, earlier in the week we saw Daniel Dubois, who gave us the insight of what DramaCan has been doing, and of course it's part of the celebrations for the Nobel Laureate Festival. But I'm so excited because we have another team member here, and again, this is really exclusive, so you'll get a few sneak peeks of what's to come. But first of all, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well, a little bit tired, but I'm okay.
Good stuff. Well, just for formalities, I want everybody to feel like family. Go ahead and let our viewers know who you are and exactly your role that you're playing in part of this grand scheme.
Well, I play actually many roles. I'm the junior director, I'm the production manager, the stage manager. So myself and my team, we came together to help put this wonderful play together. It has been very tedious, very tiresome, and a lot of late nights, but we're glad that it's finally coming together in the grand scheme of things.
Absolutely. And you know what, despite the adversities, it's good to see that it's well on its way. So one of the first things I want to start off with is, because I know COVID was posing a lot of restrictions, changes in terms of even pulling the cast together, getting rehearsals done, making sure everybody's healthy and doing well. So how were you guys able to just overcome these kind of obstacles and keep on pushing through?
It was very tedious, I'm not going to lie. They have some days where you just felt like, wow, I'm tired, I don't want to do this. But we all came together, we kept pushing. And with so many things happening in our lives and so many uncertainties with COVID-19, it kind of hindered us a little bit from performing our best when it came to rehearsals. But we always tried to go above and beyond and do better than we did yesterday. And now we are here, seeing the whole outcome of it, seeing people give their best, people giving all that they can. And it's a beautiful thing to see the young people get into the artistic sector and do this at their full capacity despite what's happening. So it always brings happiness to me and reassurance to the company that we are going to go far.
Absolutely. Now, even with that being said, what was the energy like, especially now, we're getting ready and filming is happening now. So what was the mood with the cast members, because this is a big moment. Obviously, we know it's going to be able to be viewed digitally. So, was there any nerves or people just really excited to just make this happen and show what they can do?
The mood was very all over the place. You had nervousness, you had shyness, you had anxiety, you had so many different behaviors coming together, and sometimes it did hinder some people's full potential because they're feeling the last moment jitters and they're trying to jump out of that phase. But it did come together and we learned to harness those skills for the parts that we play. Our assistant director Leona actually sat down with the cast and asked them, what is your character? What does your character bring? What is their place? And we sat down and analyzed each role, which helped build the characters even more, to the fact that people are going to enjoy it. It's hilarious, it's fun. It's like a Tyler Perry movie but for the Caribbean. So it brings the vibe. And if I can love it, I'm a critic. So as one of the junior directors, I'm learning under Daniel, I'm learning under Leona, and analyzing all of this, it makes me realize that, hey, there's potential here and there's a lot of growth for these young talented people in Broadway, in Hollywood, or wherever they go.
Nice. Now I love that you mentioned Leona had people kind of going into character. So what other exercises were happening to really pull the cast together and get them ready for this?
Well, we did some choreography to help build that energy with each other, trust exercises, group discussions, dynamic exercises that were to be honest, it brought me back to my secondary school days in PE when they used to bring us those exercises. It was a lot of fun. And I think this allowed people to open up more because, you know, you're coming into a new space with new people and you're unsure of so many different things. So now that we are able to lean on each other with trust exercises and help each other develop the character traits that we want to portray on stage, it allows us to then give into the character and be the character instead of what the character represents. So when you switch into that role now, and even if you see the performance right now, it's at a maximum that we are so happy that we can watch this, and Danielle and Leona are smiling ear to ear right now. So you can see the smiles from the stage if you go on it. So I'm telling you, it's a wonderful thing.
Good. Now, you know, when we hear that, that means we at home are in store for something amazing, and a lot of hard work goes into it. And besides a talented cast overcoming a lot of obstacles, you got to think of lighting, costuming, staging, all of it. So many elements pulling together, putting something that I think is world class, and we're going to be proud of it. So just remind our viewers as to when this is going to be airing, so that way they don't miss it, and let them know why they need to make sure that they watch the premiere.
Well, the premiere is going to be on January 30th on NTN and other stations in St. Lucia. You have to watch this because you don't want to miss out. It's hilarious, it's comical, but we can all relate to the GoPro.
Absolutely.
We can all relate to it. I mean, sometimes you want to cry, you want to run, you want to scream, and then you just want to just lie down and say, okay, I give up. You understand? But it's also in order to celebrate Nobel laureates week and Derek Walcott, who has inspired us in the arts and creative industries. So this is a point of celebration. It's a point of humanity in understanding the essence of how people feel, but it's also comical to bring life and you know, a smile during the COVID-19 situation.
Well, you know what? I don't think I could have said it myself. So thank you again, Mr. Harrow, for being here to guide us through and making us even more excited. Do not miss the premiere on the 30th. And they're putting so much hard work into it, which you've been seeing. So I think you know why we're all going to be locked in on January 30th. So we'll see you guys soon. Because we know it's a Friday, you know what segment it is? My feel-good segment. I love music. It really powers me. It absolutely, in my mind, can change your mood. And that's why we want to set the right intentions with the right vibrations. So enjoy Stadium. I had the pleasure of interviewing Samuel Midas in the midst of the pandemic in 2020. And this is why I love his music ever since discovering him, because it's always good vibrations. So please enjoy.
So this what you gonna do for me? When you hear me on the radio, I want you to know the house, I jump on the fence and climb up the tree and up on the roof and wave. We grateful for life, yeah. I want you to put on your best and don't wash your face, so shake up the stress, shake up the place and praise. Make we come alive and behave like we in the stadium. We jumping like we in the stadium. We waving like we in the stadium. Praising like we in the stadium. We dancing like we in the stadium. Singing like we in the stadium. We winning like Inside is not for we. Inside is not for we. Yeah, my buddy. Bless.
Good morning and welcome to this morning's Soca Size session. Leading the wine, we have Laurie, Susie, and Shani. Let's get ready to sweat with Soca Size. This warm-up routine is Savannah Grass by Kes the Band. Let's get moving. Oh, 3, 2, beat your steel pan or your piece of iron. 3, 2, alternate the side, step together, and hey. 4, 3, 2, take it, and we gon' make them jump, roll and wind, waist side to side, let's go. Now we're frontline costumes. Let's go to the side and take it back and turn it, turn it, turn it. This side, let's go. Hola, take it back. Turn it, turn it, turn it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hey! 4, 3, 2, 1, take it up and wind, wind. With 4, 3, 2, let's go! Hola, boy! Hey, hey, turn it! Next side, let's go! Turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it! 4, 3, 2, 1, and arms up, wind, wave, and 4, 3, 2, 1. That was this morning's session. Thank you for choosing to flaunt with Soca Size St. Lucia. Have a wonderful day.
So I want to shout out our friends from Drama Can and of course the entire GoPwell cast. They brought us the first edition of that last year. This year GoPwell Part 2 is sure to be a hit. Do not miss the premiere. It's going to be right here on DBS on January 30th. Look out for more details. We have to support our own, and I think it's been a really good day overall. And again, can I just appreciate the sun and all its glory right now? This is just a sign that no matter what's happening, because it was kind of gloomy earlier, but now it's a total change. So anything can come around to make a difference and make a change. So when things seem overwhelming, don't sweat it. That's going to be my advice, because something good is always going to happen. There's always a silver lining with every dark cloud. So remember that, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.